Guys, there is a silver lining today. We may be forced to watch No Bullshit, but Homeboy's views have been down lately. When was the last time Homeboy hit 100,000 views? Damn, it's been a while. Okay, 1 month ago, he hit 100,000 views, and even before then, it took a while. It was when he got his Ancestry DNA results. Homeboy is losing views. Hmm. 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 He had to clickbait TYT to even get views, it's true. Yeah, No Bullshit is probably one of like the worst pieces of shit on YouTube. It's hard to tell if he's a worse grifter than what's his name? Fuck, I keep calling him No Bullshit because they're the same person. The Quartering, or the Quivering as we should call him. Who's worse? The Quivering or No Bullshit? It's hard to tell. Hey Cindy, do you want to run a poll? Which one's worse? I feel like because the Quartering is like shameless about it and will like say no one will debate me, but then whenever people try to debate him, he backs out last second and then like laughs about it. At least No Bullshit won't even bother even like trying to debate because he knows he'll get blown the fuck out like he did with Destiny. That was the one time he even attempted to do debating. Yeah, run a poll if you're still watching, Cinny. Coach Red Pill's the worst? Nah, Coach Red, that's a whole different discussion. We're not talking about that. Okay. I think we should watch the iDubbbz video. Hey, there we go. We got the poll going. I want to see who wins. No Bullshit or the Quivering? I think the Quivering, personally. Ah, people are leaning for No Bullshit. Interesting. You guys really think No Bullshit's worth? Okay, hey. Let's cover his video on iDubbbz. Because we got this clickbait title that is, like, not even close to being true. iDubbbz TV is breaking down over girlfriend drama. I'm sorry, but if you watch the video of iDubbbz, the video that iDubbbz made about this, in no way, shape, or form could you describe this as breaking down. Homeboy is probably going to remain to be probably one of the biggest YouTubers out there. He's doing fine. I'm sure he is doing completely fine. However, the headphones go on. And we shall now subject ourselves to this. Tell you what, chat, do we watch it at like 1.5 speed or something? Because this guy talks so slow and he clicked the fucking ear rape. Please, just pause. God, I can't wait. Guys, I cannot wait to get more RAM for my computer because every time I start up a YouTube video, it like lags for a second and I can't pause it. God, I can't wait to get more RAM. All right. Here we are, chat. We're about to watch No Bullshit. Oh no, I really hate this guy. I'm going to change the size of my webcam just a tiny bit. We're going to turn up the speed to... We'll do 1.25, I think. I think 125 is good. Damn, he only uploads in 720p? What a fucking liberal. Alright. It's time. Anyone who types download more RAM gets insta-banned. Alright. Who's ready? Can I get it? We're going to take a deep breath. Prepare to cringe.
Hello and welcome back to No Bullshit. Boy oh boy, how the mighty have fallen this year. This is certainly a video I never thought I'd have to make, and it's also one I postponed and tried to avoid making for a while too. But alas, after everything has come out, I can no longer stay silent on this. The once great and mighty...
By the way, can we be honest here? iDubbbz hasn't fallen. He's still gonna pull millions of views every video. The dude could literally upload a video that's just a live stream of him doing his taxes for 2 hours.
Are you supporting General Strike 2020?
I need to look more into it. Probably not, like, out of a basic level, because if people are striking for, like, certain essential goods, it's very possible that a lot of people aren't going to be able to gain access to things they need to fucking survive. So I'm not sure if I fully support General Strike. I need to look more into it, but we'll see. Yeah, iDubbbz could do like a 5-hour live stream of him just sitting at a computer doing his taxes, and he would have like 10,000, 50,000 people watching that stream. He is not fallen. He's not like a fallen titan, right? We're not gonna have Quentin Reviews making a video about him in a year saying Fallen Titans iDubbbz. It's not gonna happen. He's going to continue to, like, if anyone's a fallen titan, it's no bullshit. This dude used to pull, like, 300, 400, 500,000 views per video, sometimes even over 1 million views per video. But, hey, let's get into it. Let's see. Oh, he changed his logo. You see that down there? He changed his logo recently. Interesting. He's done a rebrand. All right, let's continue.
YouTube maker iDubbbz TV has finally fallen from grace. He recently made a very poorly received video trying to defend himself and his girlfriend slash fiance, and needless to say, the guy has started to really break down. Before we get to that now infamous video though, there's a good amount of backstory to go over here, so make yourself some popcorn and grab a seat because this is going to be a long and rather bumpy ride. To put things briefly though, before we flash back too far, basically iDubbbz or Ian...
iDubbbz has experienced and will experience way more success than NoBullshit will and ever has in his entire life. I just like to point that out right now. Like, this would be like me trying to make a video about PewDiePie and being like, ha, PewDiePie has fallen from grace. It's finally over for him. PewDiePie is breaking down. Whenever I like try to cover PewDiePie, like this is actually laughable. Like, this is genuinely laughable. Like, NoBullshit is like mauling right now because literally a lot of iDubbbz fan base is genuinely like having a fucking panic attack over iDubbbz, like iDubbbz like freaking the fuck out. But let's be completely honest here. iDubbbz is still doing fine. He's not going to suffer from this long term.
Started getting heat when people realized his girlfriend was selling scandalous pictures of herself online. Not the worst thing in the world, sure, but considering who iDubbbz is and how much money he has in the bank, it's certainly very questionable. Then when Ian made his lame video defending himself...
Wait, maybe she enjoys it, and maybe she wants to make her own money. I've watched her videos before. Anissa Joma, I think that's her name. She has a YouTube channel, and I remember seeing one of them, and they were pretty good. She's like sort of a liberal, like fairly, like probably like in Chris Ray Gun's Sean Head range of political beliefs. Like, maybe she just wants to make her own money, or she enjoys it. Like, you know, if you're with somebody and they're really rich, you can make your own money. His money isn't her money just because they're in a relationship. Maybe NoBullshit just has like very little relationship experience and like doesn't know that sometimes like you want to spend your own money and have your own money that you made yourself. Maybe she enjoys it because like selling nudes or scandalous images online makes her feel good. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Sex work can be liberating. Yeah, isn't he married? I'd be surprised.
Which was obviously part of his coping with things. Well, that's when everyone started to take notice real hard.
Wait, he's coping? Wait, what's he coping with?
But considering who iDubbbz is and how much money he has in the bank, it's certainly very questionable. Then when Ian made his lame video defending himself, which was obviously part of his coping with things, well, that's when everyone started to take notice real hard. And while
this is like the most... Okay, so if anyone's here is coping, it's NoBullshit. All right, NoBullshit is coping here because he's realized that even after all of this controversy, because his channel's dying, like, he's clickbaited iDubbbz. This video's already a day old. He's only got 38,000 views on here. There was a time when if he was clickbaiting someone like iDubbbz, he'd be getting 1 million views. His channel's dying, so he's coping here. This is like you know, he always clickbaits and everything, obviously. There's NoBullshit's a shameless piece of shit. But still, this is him coping here. Can we talk about how, like, coping, like cope has been used now, like, ruined as a word, like, similar to simp, where, like, responding to any type of backlash is now called coping now. I feel like that's pretty funny. It's a little depressing too, but yeah. A reactionary projecting never happens. Oh yeah, absolutely.
I personally try and stay out of most YouTube drama. This is a story that concerns me for a couple of important...
Did NoBullshit just say he tries to stay out of most YouTube drama? Really? Really? So you're telling me if I go back into NoBullshit's video history and I look at his videos, we're not gonna find a shit ton of shit about YouTube drama? Fuck no. If there's something going on, NoBullshit clickbaits it. That's what he does. It's his job. That's literally what he's built his career on. Let's be real here.
Reasons. First of all, I was a big fan.
Oh, someone's got the social blade of what's this social blade? Let's see. Let's take a... Ooh. I'm seeing a bit of red there. Ooh. He's down 460 subs in his weekly averages. Daily averages is down by 66. 2K in the last 50 days. He's only gotten 1 million views in the last month. Ooh. God damn. Oof. Tough scene right there. Yeah, his channel's dying. Estimated earnings. He's only making like... Wait, it estimates him on the lower end to be making 322 a month? I can assure you guys that Social Blade's like statistics for like how much money a YouTuber makes are usually pretty accurate. For me, if you look at my channel, I usually make around, like right now this month, I'm gonna make through ad revenue about $400 probably. That's like what's projected for me. So he's probably making about $1,000 from, if I were to like take a wild guess, he's probably making $1 or $2,000 a month from YouTube ad revenue at this point. But he probably has a Patreon or something else, so he's probably making plenty. Yeah, Vosh gets more views than Vosh, by the way. Or Vosh gets more views than No Bullshit, by the way. I should point that out.
And this video I'm making is nothing against the guy personally, but I do have to call things like I see him, and he would do the same if he were in my position. And quite frankly, we were all fans of iDubbbz here on YouTube. He made some of the best teardown style content on this whole website. And then the second big reason I wanted to cover this story was the left-leaning social justice warrior inspired pro-degeneracy influences.
No Bullshit's a Nazi, guys. This has already been like, he's talked about the Jewish question and stuff. No Bullshit, it like believes in the Jewish question. He is a Nazi, so him using words like degenerate is obviously like very, he's just going mask off. He's a Nazi channel now. Can we talk about something here? Because I know he's going to bring it up. A lot of people keep pointing to the idea that No Bullshit did takedown videos on sex workers and like in the whores and the sluts and whatnot. In that this is hypocritical of iDubbbz to be supportive of his girlfriend doing OnlyFans. When the fuck did iDubbbz come out anti-sex work or anti-degeneracy? Hold on. How is this even somewhat hypocritical for iDubbbz? When has iDubbbz been anti-degeneracy? Hold on. Hopefully I don't get banned from Twitch for this, but when has iDubbbz here, when has iDubbbz ever came out as being against degeneracy? I can't show vomit cake because I'll get banned. I can't show vomit cake, I'll get banned. Come on. Oh! When has iDubbbz... I can only show so much because I don't want to get banned from Twitch. When has iDubbbz ever been anti-degeneracy? How is this, like... How is this, like, hypocritical for him? I keep hearing these arguments, but he's never been against these things. People just sort of, like, assumed he was because being edgy is apparently conservative, and, whatever. I'm eating. Hey, I'm sorry. You shouldn't... Hey, you shouldn't be eating while I'm covering No Bullshit anyway.
Sell lewd pictures of herself online.
iDubbbz, who literally jumped off of... Yeah, the most popular meme of iDubbbz is him jumping off of a counter and saying, "I'm gay," while wearing, like, a skin-tight green suit. When has he ever been anti-degeneracy?
iDubbbz and many of his supporters, they've turned to defending this sick behavior, which goes against many of our conservative values.
What sick behavior? Oh, at least...
Of course. All of this will be discussed today and more, so without further ado, let's just jump right into it. First things first, let's explain who iDubbbz TV even is, so those of you out of the know can keep up with this dramatic roller coaster-like story, because it will be interesting.
Let's be real here. Anyone who knows who No Bullshit is knows who iDubbbz TV is. Most people who know who iDubbbz TV is don't know who No Bullshit is. Let's be real here. You don't need to fill anybody in on who iDubbbz is, No Bullshit. You need to fucking have a seat, buddy. That's like me trying to explain to my audience who PewDiePie is. Like, let's be real here. Hey. 667K subs to 7.95K subs. Chill. Chill out, buddy.
Interesting whether you know or not. Basically, as stated earlier, a few years back, iDubbbz became known as the biggest teardown guy on the internet. His series called Content Cop, it spawned some of the most entertaining and popular videos on this whole website. Ian picked great, deserving targets to go after too, taking down the likes of Tana Mongoose, Rice Gum, Leafy is Here, and Jinx, all other YouTubers who certainly had flaws in their content to varying degrees. Content Cop started all the way back in 2015, and it grew exponentially in popularity until around 2017, when iDubbbz appeared to abandon the series, instead opting to now make blogs and squirrel videos and unboxing stuff since then, which is far less.
And he gets millions of views on every single video. I know this example has been brought up before, but he literally uploaded a video of him reviewing peanuts. Just a jar of peanuts that he bought at the store. He reviewed it, and he got over 1 million views. Okay. Just pointing that out.
Content. But while abandoning Content Cop is heavily disappointing, it's also hardly a crime. Many might say Ian wanted to go out on top here, and others argue that changing rules on YouTube made iDubbbz have to be more careful with what videos he makes and what.
That's why. YouTube has like a lot of policies that just didn't favor that kind of content iDubbbz is making. And not only that, but those Content Cop videos, like I've never tried to make a video of that kind of caliber, but holy shit, is that a lot of work, all right? And the amount of payout you get when YouTube demonetizes all your videos makes it financially just unviable. You can't do it. So I don't really blame iDubbbz for quitting the Content Cops and going more for like easier to create and produce like blogs and shit like that, or vlogs and whatnot, whatever he does now, you know, like the bad unboxings, things like that.
He says. Either way, Content Cop is basically dead, with no signs of returning, but iDubbbz certainly made a name for himself, and in addition, he made himself millions of dollars off it too. That last part might not seem...
Millions? Are we sure? I don't know if he's made millions. Maybe 1 million. I feel like a lot of people massively overestimate how much YouTubers make. Like, let's be... So the problem is that iDubbbz videos, like I would say every single video iDubbbz has made in the last 5 years has probably been demonetized or limited monetization, which means he's probably making like a quarter or a third of the amount of money he would make if it was fully monetized. And then not only that, but like the way that ad rates fluctuate and the way that someone who's as edgy as him, I'm sorry, but like just from my knowledge of like making content on YouTube, I would say iDubbbz probably pulls in $200K a year would be what I would say is how much he makes. $200K a year. So maybe he's made maybe 1 million, a little over 1 million in his YouTube career. If I were to take like a guesstimate, you know, and that's not including streaming and donations and whatnot. But yeah.
Too important, but it is worth noting how rich Ian is, especially considering where this story goes. But first, we need to explain the next main character in this tale. iDubbbz's new girlfriend named Anissa. She's been around the block.
New girlfriend? They've been dating for like years. Wait. I can check on my other... How long have Anissa and iDubbbz been dating? They've been dating for years. So there's videos of them together from 2018. They started dating, it looks like, at the beginning of 2017, end of 2016. So, not new girlfriend. They've been dating for literal years. Does this guy even know what the fuck he's talking about? They've been dating for years.
A few times online, known for her...
Okay, alright, let's continue.
Especially considering where this story goes. But first, we need to explain the next main character in this tale. iDubbbz's new girlfriend named Anissa. She's been around the block a few times online, known for her...
Also, can we point out how he's put himself into a suit? This is shameless. The fucking... Hold on. Do I have to do it? Chat. Who's got the video? Do I have to find it myself, or does anybody have the video for me to show on screen? Nope, I'm showing it. I just like to say, no body shame Marino, okay? I just like to point out that, This is what no bullshit looks like in real life. I'm just saying that this is what he looks like in real life. I'm not body shaming. I'm just saying, if you want to compare his persona here, I'm just saying.
General Strike 2020 is an initiative by Non-Compete. Very nuanced, actually worth checking out.
I probably will.
Also, what kind of political group would you identify as?
A leftist? I'm an anarchist, but I advocate for market socialism because I see it as more pragmatic and better optically. Thank you, Dennis Schultz. I appreciate it. Thank you for €5, and we're going to continue. All right, let's go.
Trying to cozy up to bigger creators before, too. In fact, Anissa was dating someone else when she first met iDubbbz. And as the story goes, she met Ian for one day and then decided to dump her previous boyfriend right away and trade up to the more popular iDubbbz. Really makes you think that.
I don't know if this is true. I highly doubt it. I would not believe a single thing that comes from No Bullshit. He's already gotten the new girlfriend thing wrong. He's already accused iDubbbz of iDubbbz's video being coping. Yeah, no, I don't necessarily believe this to be true. Also, what's wrong with meeting somebody while you're dating somebody else and then dating them down the line? Yeah, sometimes you become friends with somebody while you're in a relationship and then you end up dating them later. Is that like unusual? That does not sound unusual or bad to me in any way, shape, or form. I guess maybe for like his conservative viewership that would, because like most of the people that watch No Bullshit are like sniveling incels that have never touched a woman in their lives, and they're like, these fucking whores and femoids, they all cheat, all they want is money, all they want is fame, she's just using him for his success, she's a fucking femoid. And that's you know, they just hate women, and that's what they believe. And so the idea that like Anissa Joma like left her previous boyfriend to get with iDubbbz because he's more popular just kind of fits into their like a pathetic incel worldview. Probably makes a lot of sense.
What kind of loser was she with before Ian? Because although iDubbbz is obviously smart, well-spoken, and a good video maker who's now rich, but he's also this super nerdy, not-so-good-looking, kind of weird, skinny kind of guy, who's kind of ironically cool now because he was such a nerd and not attractive before, and he wore dumb stuff all the time. Regardless,
Do I need to bring your picture back up on the screen, No Bullshit? Do I need to bring your picture back up on the screen? Sit the fuck down. Know your place.
Anissa latched onto iDubbbz a few years back, and they've been together ever since. And now, apparently, after some time, they not only got engaged to be married, but also Ian got his
Hey, listen. Body shaming is wrong. I maintain this opinion. Body shaming is wrong, but you can't go around throwing bricks from glass houses, all right? If you're going to go around throwing bricks from glass houses, you're going to get called out, and you're going to get smashed.
bride to be a very special gift, the surgical enlargement of her chest. That's right, iDubbbz bought his girl boobs recently, and the medical journey Anissa has been going through, she's been sharing it online for the past few months. She even created a new social media account to cover it, showing revealing pictures of her new assets and everything. And this revelation to the public a few months ago is what first alerted us something was up with them.
Hold on. Damn. Damn. Yeah, funny thing is, No Bullshit's probably the one coping here because iDubbbz has like a really hot girlfriend, and now she has even bigger boobies. Like, is this... Ha! Hey, guys! Hey, here, I'm gonna be No Bullshit here for a second. Hey guys, my name's No Bullshit, and I'm making another video about, fucking iDubbbz. He uploaded a video the other day coping about how he's been blown the fuck out and is actually a simp. And, here's a picture of his super hot girlfriend that he's dating, and actually he bought her a breast enlargement, and so now she's got really big boobs, too. Don't look how much of a simp he is. This is the woman that he gets to have sex with every night. Isn't he such a simp? Women are the fucking worst. They only want men for their success and their money. Yeah. Is no bullshit dog pilled? Oh, fuck. Who... Reza Sutra, thank you for the tier 1 sub. I really appreciate it, buddy. Who here knows about the dog pill? Type 1 in chat if you know about the dog pill. Because I feel like no bullshit would unironically be dog pilled. There's a few 2s. Some people don't know about the dog pill. Oh, no. So if you don't know what the dog pill is... This song basically sums it up. And it's a banger. Yeah, so basically, it's the realization... Where's the video? Why can't I find it? Fuck. White girls... It's the realization that women will have sex with a dog before they'll have sex with a... with like an incel like you. Here's the song. This song basically explains it perfectly. It's a banger too.
You're a white girl, and I know it's hard, but you really gotta stop banging dogs. You can lie and start complaining, but we all know it's a dog you're banging. You're a white girl, and I know it's hard, but you really gotta stop banging dogs. You can lie and start complaining, stop complaining. Don't you know that it's wrong for you to fuck dogs so far gone? You're on your own when you'd rather live in a dog shelter than your own home. Oh, you're a white girl, and I know it's hard, but you really gotta stop banging dogs. You can lie and start complaining, but we all know it's a dog you're banging. You're a white girl, and I know it's hard, but you really gotta stop banging dogs. You can lie and start complaining, start complaining.
Anyone who knows what that song is a parody of is a fucking legend, and you had a good childhood. I'm not gonna say what that song was a parody of. Well, I'll just say it's from the fucking Big Girl by Sips from, well, yeah, Rich Girl too, but also I'm pretty sure it's more so in a reference to Big Girl by Sips. Anyone who remembers Sipsco is a fucking legend. All right, so yeah, this is just no bullshit fucking coping. He's just jealous of iDubbbz here. That's what most of this is.
And sure enough, the situation led to a place that many had suspected. Anissa started selling photos of herself in scandalous positions online. OnlyFans is a newer website where girls looking for attention or money can post sex...
Based! I'm sorry, but having an OnlyFans is way more respectable than what No Bullshit does. And that's not saying much, to be fair, but having an OnlyFans is pretty based. OnlyFans as a company is pretty sketchy, but having an OnlyFans in general is actually the greatest thing ever. Honestly, if I were president, I would make it so everybody has to have, like, legally has to have an OnlyFans account. I'm just saying.
Sexy pictures of themselves, usually nude or partially naked, and sometimes they even post full-blown sex tapes. And there you can sell them to your fans and wannabe pay pigs all you want. Anissa inevitably started selling herself on OnlyFans rather quickly, before the scars from her breast surgery even had a chance to heal, and this became problematic for a number of reasons. First of all,
I can't buy you boobs, but I hope a sub helps.
Thank you, Reza Sutra. I appreciate it. I think we're about to get into some pretty fucking... yikesy territory here, where he starts talking about her fucking, like, incision, the scars from her surgery. Like, is this just, like, no bullshit having, like, a fantasy about iDubbbz GF? Is that what's about to happen? I know, Shmal, I know.
of all, Anissa herself had mocked and said she would never sell herself like this before. Then about a year later, and she couldn't resist, I guess. But next is the worst part though, because I think we all know this isn't really being done for the money. Not only did Anissa have a somewhat reasonable career online before this, but also she's about to marry a multimillionaire. And even this Google search is what I would consider a low estimate from the internet, saying iDubbbz is worth $1.5 million. But knowing what I know about this site, I'm willing to bet he's worth at least double that. So even if we are...
I don't think so. I'd say this is maybe fairly accurate. I would put it more around probably 1.2 million, but eh. Growlag, thank you for the tier 2 sub. I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you so much. I don't know why it's not, like, I guess people aren't subbing with messages, or it's just not actually showing them. Maybe it's a glitch, but, hey, I appreciate the tier 2 sub. It's, very much appreciated. Yeah, I think it's probably more, like, closer to 1.2 million, but why does it matter why she's made the OnlyFans account? Like, really, why does it matter? It doesn't. Maybe she's doing it for body positivity. Maybe she's doing it because it empowers her. Maybe she's doing it because she wants her own money and she doesn't want to just take her boyfriend's money. Like, there's plenty of reasons why she wants to do it. None of them matter. He's yet to give it a reason why this is bad. That's the thing, though. I've yet to see an argument why it is bad for someone, specifically women, to have an OnlyFans. How does it harm them? How does it harm society? Who does it hurt? How is it a negative thing? Can I get a single reason? Can I get a single reason? My roommate is sneezing. I'm sorry.
Are being less generous, Ian has about $2 million in the bank, which really makes you wonder, would you let your girlfriend sell her body online to random strangers if you had that kind of money in the bank, enough money to support you two for the rest of your lives? Because
what's wrong with that? iDubbbz made this argument in the video. Does, like, a woman's body become less valuable the more people that see it? Like, is that how it works? I don't really think so. Tons of guys fantasize about fucking porn stars all the time. Like, let's be real here. If, like, some really hot porn star came forward and was like, hey, NoBullshit, would you date me? He would totally say yes. He would leave his wife for some fucking hot-ass porn star in a heartbeat. In an instant, he'd do that. Without question, he'd do that. So, what's the argument? Apparently he's married. I've been told he's married. I find that hard to believe, but if he is, I totally believe he would leave whoever he's with to date some, like, hot porn star. That's not how bodies work. I hate the word let in that context. I mean, well, he's a conservative, and conservatives are chauvinists. They hate women. They believe that women are property. It's yeah. Hey, I don't need to tell you guys this. I'm preaching to the choir here.
Because I know I wouldn't. And that brings us to the worser point here. Anissa isn't doing this OnlyFans lewd selling picture thing for money. She's doing it for attention, to stroke her ego. Or even worse, she could be doing it to antagonize and emasculate Ian purposely. Because that's happening either way, even if it is unintentional.
This is creepy as fuck. Also, no, it's not. How is iDubbbz being emasculated? The dude's gonna make way more money than her. He's totally fine with it. He's fucking her at the end of the day. Other dudes, a bunch of fucking simps online, are paying money to see her nudes.
Nice. Anarcho-communist here. You are great. 2 hearts raised, fist red heart.
Thank you, Dennis Schultz. I appreciate the $2 or €2. Yeah, no bullshit here is the one who's like, or the people that are going after her OnlyFans and like paying her money to see it are the ones that are being emasculated. If anything, if you even want to like get into that argument, which I personally wouldn't, like, what? He's made no arguments as to how this is a bad thing. And it's also really creepy how he's, like, maybe he's projecting. Maybe if his, like, wife did this, or his girlfriend, or whoever he was with did this, he would feel emasculated. Maybe he's just projecting his own feelings. I guess because, like, iDubbbz is, like, a really confident dude. I mean, like, you have to be pretty confident to be willing to do what iDubbbz has done on the internet. He's done this before. He's unironically shaved his head and grown out like a mustache. He's done like, this is an image of iDubbbz. He's done some like really, this is pretty based here. iDubbbz has done some like, I think the guy's probably pretty confident. I don't think he really gives a fuck. I don't think iDubbbz gives a shit what anybody thinks about him. I think he might. I think he's a pretty confident dude. I don't think he cares if the internet thinks he's emasculated. Like, I don't think he feels emasculated. Yeah, vomit cake. He ate a cake made of vomit! He ate a vomit cake! He doesn't give a fuck about anything! The guy's insane! He doesn't care!
which I doubt. Now, with all that said, I think we're finally caught up here. So next, let's jump into the cringy video.
Lonnie, I know you think vomit cake is gross, but we're binge watching all of the cake videos whenever we're together. We're watching vomit cake, then we're watching hair cake, and then we're watching people cake, and we're watching it together. We'll both have barf buckets though. No, we're watching it, Lonnie. If you don't want to do that, you can break up with me right now on stream, but we're doing that.
Response iDubbbz made, which comes off as him not only being in stark denial.
That's gonna be our first date, Lonnie. That's gonna be our first date, in fact.
Also, he sounds like he's coping like a madman. Check this one out.
This is a very special episode where I get to tackle two topics that I've recently become very passionate about. That is a section of my audience who thinks they know me and my opinion on sex work. You can sort of see where these two will collide.
I would hardly consider...
How is that coping? Wait, what? Stream the viewing? I can't. I'd have to stream it to, like... I couldn't stream it to YouTube because the stream would get, like, shut down. And I can't stream it to Twitch, because it's Twitch TOS. I don't know where I could stream it to. Maybe Pornhub or something would let me stream that, like our reaction to it. That'd be interesting. No, just stream your reactions to the videos. Oh yeah, just like sync it up. That would be interesting.
Don't mind me, just contributing to the white name genocide.
Thank you, Bookworm AF. Please continue to help out with the genocide. I love to see it. I really do hate the white names. If you have a white name in chat, you're just those degenerate white names. Thank you so much. DLive might let us. Yeah, that'd be interesting. But I can't put that on my website. I can't host DLive on my site. Vosh couldn't do it. I can't do it. How is this coping? This is just how iDubbbz does his content. As a matter of fact, this is no bullshit getting angry about what PewDiePie needs to do, which is calling out the fucking dumbasses in his audience.
Who thinks they know me and my opinion on sex work.
Yeah, we could stream it to Chatterbait. That might work. Although I feel like Chatterbait, that's like definitely TOS for Chatterbait, right? It might be. I don't know.
You can sort of see where these two will collide.
I would hardly consider posting lewd selfies and cosplay as sex work, but I have to admit, this isn't...
What? Actually, I'm not going to show me Googling the definition on stream. Probably not a good idea. Hold on. Wait. A sex worker is someone who is employed in the sex industry or who sells sexual appeal as a job. Yeah, I think that's sex work.
Since you hate white names so much.
Thank you, Lying Peaches. Thank you for contributing to the white genocide. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure under any definition of the word sex work that selling lewds and nudes on OnlyFans is sex work.
An intriguing start. The other thing I notice here is, yeah, internet fans do act like they know their favorite creators sometimes. But in this case, it is pretty apparent Ian is not being congruent with who he was before. Pre-girlfriend iDubbbz would have made a content cop about this new lady-whipped incarnation of himself. And that's
no, he wouldn't. I said this before. There is no instance of iDubbbz ever like being anti-sex work or being against people like this. He's never done that. The only example they have is when he did a video, he did like a bunch of videos where, along with Filthy Frank, where he stood in front of a green screen and said random bullshit for like reaction images for people's videos. And one of them included calling someone a whore. He's literally never condemned sex work. This isn't incongruent. This isn't hypocritical. He's never condemned sex work.
Really the biggest problem people have with this story. iDubbbz has changed. He used to be the greatest and a pretty principled and accurate guy, but now he's got a girl leading him around like a simp.
Do you guys remember? Oh yeah, and using simp like and helping kill the word simp. Do you guys remember when people would say, "Oh yeah, iDubbbz is so base"? Literally nobody has ever nobody could ever do a takedown on iDubbbz because he doesn't care. He's like he subjected himself so much that nobody he doesn't even give a fuck. That's why he's impenetrable. No one can bother him. But now that like he's gone progressive, they're like ruthlessly attacking him because they feel like they can actually get through to him, but he really doesn't care. And when he acts like he doesn't care, which he just doesn't, he clearly doesn't care, people are like, ha, cope, simp, cuck, whipped. All right.
Like your average beta soy boy, which is just hard to watch. Yes, this is classic liberal.
All right, here we go. No arguments here. He's just going to say, well, let's just fucking, we're going to Prepare to cringe, chat. Chat, we're about to cringe because he's just about to say no arguments and just keep doing the fucking buzzwords here. Get ready.
Soy boy beta-like behavior, and it would be considered pretty common for most nerdy California boys like Ian too. But we all thought iDubbbz was a different one. We thought he was badass and cool, and when he was on top of his game, again, he would have made fun of what he's become now.
iDubbbz said this in his video. Was it cool when he dressed up in a cop outfit and chased a half-naked guy around on the beach? Was it cool when he ate a vomit cake? Was it cool when I'm pretty sure he kissed Filthy Frank? Was it cool when he did any of the stuff that he would do? They only thought it was cool because they also assumed he was based and red-pilled and hated women like them. It's because none of them understood his character, what he did, was satirical. They thought he was being serious.
My girlfriend started an OnlyFans account, which is a website where you can upload amateur anything from double all the way over to lewd cosplay.
Oh, no bullshit with the shameless grifting for money, cutting out when he says porn and double penetration. Damn. What a fucking cuck, dude. Like, God, I hate it when they're so shameless about it too, just like cutting out anything that could possibly get them limited monetization. Damn.
And everything in between. And I think all of it is cool. Yeah.
Wow, that's got to be one of the most smug reaction faces I've ever seen in my life. The way he says, I think it's cool, and then turns his head. Oof, that's pure and raw cringe right there. In addition, it's hard to ignore the appearances of things in this video anymore. Not only is iDubbbz rocking a 70s mustache and a bald head and beanie, trying to be ironic again or something, but also, as...
What do we... Wait, I don't even know how to respond to this. iDubbbz has literally shaved his entire fucking body, his eyebrows, his facial hair, and his entire head. Hold on. Guys, you can't body shame iDubbbz. Are we actually body shaming iDubbbz? Is that what we're doing here? No bullshit is trying to, like... No, I thought I just wanted the image, not the fucking... Oh, okay. I didn't want the fucking video. I wanted the image. Do they think he gives a fuck? Anybody who knows iDubbbz history should know he just doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't care. All right, we need to speed this video up because we're running out of arguments. He's yet to make any, but we're really running out of opportunities for him to make arguments here. We're going 175 speed. Get ready. Buckle yourselves up. We're going super speed now. Prepare for some breakneck bullshit.
As always, his desk and computer setup is sloppy as hell. There's trash and food and cups and stuff all over the place. And I wouldn't normally need to point this out, but since Ian is acting like a giant man baby right now, it is important to note there is other visual support for that. The other thing I noticed here...
Wait, so iDubbbz having like a disgusting setup and looking like shit and doing like weird disgusting shit is okay when he's based and red-pilled, but then when he's being a simp cuck, now you can point it out because now it's bad. Now it's worth calling out. That's always been his setup. Yeah, he's always had like a fucking messy ass room. He's always like gone out of his way to make himself look ridiculous. It's always been his thing. That was all a bad unboxing. How fucking... Oh god, I want to pull... I'm not going to be ableist. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to be tempted to be ableist. I really want to call No Bullshit some ableist words right now, but I'm not going to do it. I'm better than that. I'm above that.
Says he's cool with his girl selling herself online, but that's kind of a cop-out if you think about it, pun intended. Being cool with something almost just sounds like you're putting up with it. You're allowing it to happen, but the more important question and point, and the thing we should be talking about is, do you want this to happen, Ian? Are you happy your life has taken this turn? Would your parents be proud?
What
do you
is
think your future kids are going to respect you?
This is the cringiest armchair psychology I've ever seen. Like, this isn't even armchair psychology. This is armchair, like, couples counseling. I'm pretty sure he's fine. He's getting to smash a woman who's got thousands, possibly tens of thousands of dudes paying her money each month to see her, like, lewd. Not even nude, just lewded. Like, I'm pretty sure he's happy.
After seeing videos...
Can we just weird champ no BS? I don't even know how else to respond to this. Can we just weird champ in chat? This is just weird champ.
lewd pictures of your wife like this, because I doubt this is what a younger iDubbbz dreamed for himself when he was a kid. And I also highly doubt people hope to grow up one day and have a risque girlfriend who sells herself online like this. You guys already have a dream life too. You're a millionaire YouTuber who makes videos about whatever he wants. So there's really no need to do this sexy, degenerate stuff. And what you want
Degenerate? Listen, iDubbbz has always been degenerate.
and hope for yourself in your life and what your family, friends, children, and other people think of you, that's far more important and telling than you saying, I'm just cool with something, which sounds like you've just simply accepted it, even though maybe deep down you know it's wrong and completely unnecessary. And truly, your girlfriend is just playing you like a simp.
How is it wrong and how is it unnecessary? He's given no examples. This man is so butthurt. Yeah, he's just butthurt. He's just mad about iDubbbz being cool with it. He's given no examples as to why it's wrong. It's just he just calls it degenerate and moves on. Like, is this what happens when you have a big enough audience of people who already agree with you? Is that like what I can do one day when I'm like 100,000 subs and I have like an audience that already agrees with me? I don't have to make any arguments. I can just like look at my camera and say, haha, look how dumb that is, and then you guys will just give me money and I'll be fine. Is that something you can do when you reach a certain size? Because that's what NoBullshit is doing right now. Also, Pog, 400 viewers.
Like, if you don't want to look up to me anymore, that's fine. I don't want you to look up to me. First up, we got Edward. He probably got told by a lot of people that he looks like iDubbbz.
So here's where things take another interesting turn. First, we can see iDubbbz dressed up to look like this younger fan. A fan he's about to expose and bash publicly in front of his many millions of followers. Sound familiar? Well, if you're privy to Ian's previous content, this was a big gripe he had with Leafy in the content cop video he made about him. Leafy admittedly goofed on a lot of younger kids in his videos. And this is pretty messed up for obvious reasons, but now iDubbbz appears to have thrown out his own morals and convictions. I guess since this time the younger...
I watched this video. iDubbbz doesn't make fun of the kid's appearance at all. He dressed up as the kid as a joke, because he said he was probably told he looked like iDubbbz a lot, and he thought that was pretty cool because I was cool, but now that iDubbbz is a simp, he's really mad about it. That's not making fun of someone's appearance. There is no interpretation of this that you could come out of saying that he's bullying his fans or making fun of their appearance. There is no interpretation of this clip that you could come from with that. And I would be surprised if NoBullshit is stupid enough to show the entirety of the clip without cutting it out to make it look like that's what's happening.
Younger kid is making fun of him now. In addition, I'm not buying this whole if you don't want to look up to me, that's cool thing. Not because I think Ian wants people to look up to him specifically, but he's certainly passed judgment on people in the past, and he's taken the high road and talked down to his opponents during his entire career. So for him to say don't look up or listen to me...
No. All he has done... Wait, how is like... Wait, like... I keep having to bring this up, but God, I can't wait to get more RAM. Actually, no, let's just play the thing. God, I really just need more RAM. Is this the high road?
Somebody once told me that I could make some money by bullying some people online.
Is this the high road? This is what happens when I don't have enough RAM for my computer, so this ROM uses like 1,000,000 gigs.
A gnome goatee and put on a stupid beanie and started making up some dank lies. So I'm making death threats and I'm calling people nigger, counting that cash on.
Well, he said the N-word, so I'm probably going to get in trouble with Twitch, but hopefully not. So yeah, I don't think that's the high road. And he's talking about Keemstar calling people the N-word, by the way. Fucking capital D colon.
To me anymore, it sounds like a cop-out. And also, and perhaps worse for him, it shows that Ian no longer has the high ground here. He can't pretend to be superior to anyone anymore.
He's
since his
never
girlfriend
played.
has turned him into a simp.
He's
So now Ian
never played the high ground. Where is this coming from? This is just an example of like people thinking they knew iDubbbz, but they didn't, because all they knew was a satirical character. And then whenever he comes out with his actual beliefs and his actual views, people are like, wait, no, you're supposed to be based in red pilled. You're supposed to be just like the satirical character you play online, and they got super upset about it.
trying to pretend he never high-roaded anyone before, even though he clearly did.
Do you think it was cool when I was running around in an oversized cop outfit? That was cool to you. It's because he's a hypocrite. He makes content cop and targets people, but he himself has a girlfriend, and he does nothing about it. What am I gonna do? Do you think I should just, like, take a shotgun to her head?
No, dude, you just tell her...
NoBullshit is unironically cutting up the video to get out, like, to clip out iDubbbz's arguments. Because iDubbbz's arguments are rock solid here. And NoBullshit, all he can just do is say it's degenerate. What is he about to say now? He's about to say, no, you should just tell her no. Oh, God. Here it comes.
Do you think I should just, like, take a shotgun to her head?
No, dude, you just tell her not to post nudes. It's really that simple. Say, hey, girl, we don't need the money. Don't embarrass us with this nonsense. Let's go ahead and find you something else to do with your time. There's literally a million other things she could be doing online right now. But for some reason, she has to pick the one thing that's...
Wait, what? Like, I'm sorry, but I'd like to see like No Bullshit's wife want to do something. Hold on, I want to see. Hold on. Wait, does he actually have a wife? I'm seeing nothing here. I'm seeing nothing here about him having a wife. So apparently he's single. I'm looking at his Rational Wiki page right now, and it's clips of him saying that talking about like the Holocaust being fake and all that. He is a Nazi. All right.
Going to ruin her and her boyfriend's successful career. Come on. And there's really no reason for iDubbbz to go to this extreme example.
Guarantee if No Bullshit had a girlfriend, or a wife, that if she said, "Hey, I want to upload nudes on the internet," he'd be like, "Oh, okay, babe, please don't leave me. For any of the guys that see your nudes online, please don't." Oh wait, this is his wife? Okay, someone posted an image. Let's see. Is she black? Oh no. Nobody tell her. Chat, no.
White name genocide supporter. Also NoBullshit. Galaxy brain is too big for us to comprehend.
He has a wife, Sanderhall. She showed up in the Straight Pride Parade video. Oh, interesting. Wait, she's Asian. Oh, yeah, I know. A lot of racist white dudes like to get like Asian wives to my uncle did this. A lot of like racist kind of white dudes will like get an Asian wife because of the like Asian subservient stereotypes. Interesting. Not surprised it's something that No Bullshit would do. Thai? Oh, is she like a Thai mail order bride? Medicare did this? Yeah, it's true.
Your girlfriend, dude. We're all just saying, hey, listen, this goes against what you previously were. You have plenty of money too, so there's no need for this at all. And then going through with it shows that you're weak, and you've succumbed to an evil, manipulative woman who's trying to take you down her very degenerate path. And in a
How am I supposed to respond to evil, degenerate woman leading him down her evil, degenerate path? What path? How can I respond to this? Evil, degenerate woman leading... Okay.
Oh god, NBS has an Asian wife. He has to be parody.
Thank you, Dennis Schultz, for the €2. Good God.
In addition to going to an extreme for no reason, iDubbbz also cherry-picks some of the worst comments to argue against, almost like he's strawmanning his opposition, which shows how awful and
I'm sorry, No Bullshit, but you've already gone out of your way to clip his arguments like out so that he looks as bad as possible in your video. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you, Chief. You're doing exactly what you're claiming he's doing.
Well, he is in this position. Ian is used to being on the offensive, so this defensive stance he's trying to play now, well, he's clearly not too good at it.
I don't know why everyone thinks that, like, I made a stand. I stood on top of a hill, and I proclaimed to all my loyal Christian followers, no woman that I date shall ever lower her standards to the point of being half naked.
Well, here's the thing, iDubbbz, and I don't think many will say this outright, but you should be saying something like this in this video, unironically. I know you're making this bit into a sarcastic, almost anti-religious, anti-conservative thing, but I really don't see the issue with saying you're against nudes and degeneracy. Particularly, you should be against sharing lewd photography of the one you love. That should be sacred and special and only for you, and that should really...
Why? Why should this be? This is just like the most beta snowflake bullshit I've ever heard. Holy shit.
iDubbbz girlfriend, are you a real villain?
Good meme. Alma Martinez, thank you for the 39 MXN. What is an MXN? Okay, so that's like 39 Mexican pesos. So 39 of those would be like $2. Okay, cool. Thank you. I appreciate the $2. Good meme.
Really be a position all of us have, because doing otherwise is pretty ridiculous and off-putting. Anyone who wants to share their partner's naked body with strangers should probably have their head checked, if you ask me. Or maybe they just have some kind of kink or fetish or something.
Why? Maybe he doesn't care. I wouldn't really care. If my girlfriend wanted to make an OnlyFans, I'd be like, okay, fuck yeah, everybody can see how hot she is. Like, I'll fucking... Hey, tell you what. I'll appear as a guest on there. I would do that. Who gives a shit? It's not that big a deal.
That can be okay too in small doses. There's nothing wrong with those people, but we all shouldn't be doing this. And what iDubbbz is doing, him saying, hey, we should all sell our partner's most intimate photos on the internet, well, that's some perverse way to show they're cool with degeneracy. And the other thing worth noting here in this section is the slight backpedal iDubbbz made when he said half naked.
I wish I could pay for Lonnie OnlyFans. Oof. Is this just what he's gonna do? He's just gonna call it degenerate now? Is because he's, I guess he's like built his Nazi audience, so all he has to do is just call something degenerate, and he doesn't need to make an argument. Like, it's all he has to do. Just say, oh, it's degenerate. Oh, it's against our conservative values, and he doesn't need to make any arguments against it.
This comes off as a joke, but it's actually more telling than you might think. Basically, Ian is pointing out that his girlfriend Anissa isn't actually selling full nudes. He kind of alluded to this in the beginning too when he pointed out the range of content on the OnlyFans website. That was a setup to show you that, yeah, that website has full nudes too, but it also has people just selling sexy pictures without any nudity. And then now, iDubbbz says half naked, kind of trying to begin to play down how bad his girl's actual pictures are. But doing this also kind of admits that this selling of your body is bad, since Ian felt the need to qualify his girl's pictures and how they weren't showing everything. So basically he's...
No, he didn't. He never... Wait, what is this line of logic that he just did? He said, well, so in the beginning, he lists what you can do on the website, and then kind of says that his girlfriend doesn't do lewds, and uses it as a way to downplay that what she's doing isn't as bad, because even though he says he's fine with sex work, which makes him a cuck, he's actually not fine with sex work, and what really makes him a cuck is the fact that he's afraid to say he's not fine with it. Like, what the fuck is... What are we... No bullshit. No bullshit. I know you're like one of the like most stupid people. One of the most stupid people on this website, but I feel like you should be able to I feel like this line of logic isn't that hard to follow. If you guys want to see like how few brain cells this dude has, by the way, watch the debate between him and Destiny on incest. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, you know what? Fuck it. No bullshit is a subhuman piece of shit. Fuck off.
saying there are worse degrees of this, thus admitting his girl is actually doing something inappropriate too, albeit to a lesser degree.
Let me have my hope, all right? I want to believe he's too intelligent for this. Intelligence has nothing to do with it, but I will say this. If you want to retain hope that I'm intelligent, this is the most intelligent thing I've probably ever done, is revealing this side of me.
The most intelligent thing you've ever done is shack up with an attention seeker who's so bad she got implants and immediately turned to selling pictures of them online? That's pretty rich, dude. Damn, this is some levels of denial I never thought I'd see from you. Ouch. What the heck is wrong with this guy now? Not only was this video not necessary, ignoring this drama would have been far better for him, but also, doesn't Ian realize he could get lots of other more sane and also much cooler and hotter girlfriends as well? I mean, Anissa isn't exactly...
iDubbbz could unironically snap his fingers and have an army of women that would, like, be willing to date him. Maybe he loves her? This is interesting because, when Ian Ralph, who is probably on very similar levels in terms of stupidity and patheticness as NoBullshit, when Vosh and Ian Ralph debated, or Ethan Ralph, I don't even know. Ethan Ralph debated, he was like, oh, why are you with your girlfriend, dude? Why are you with your girlfriend? Vosh is like, because I love her? I love my girlfriend? And it's like, do these people talk about, like, monogamy and, like, in relationships being, like, sacred and important all the time, but it seems like all they care about in relationships is having control and, like, controlling women. They don't actually seem to care about or even consider the possibility of loving the woman you're with. Oh, you love your girlfriend? Simp! Cuck! Beta! Jesus Christ. Yeah, property first, love second, if love is even on the list, but definitely property first.
Ugly, but also, she's just like a 5 out of 10 at best. And she's also Canadian. Yuck. And even with this new plastic surgery, this girl is about as interesting as a soggy piece of bread. This makes me think of a few things, namely, iDubbbz probably never had a serious girlfriend before this, and he may have never slept with many hot chicks. So once he finds the first girl who will sleep with him on a regular basis, and then he completely falls apart trying to keep her around. Then he turns into this weak beta boy she has wrapped around her finger. Will this be the end of iDubbbz's career? Well, of course not, but he certainly lost his former flawless record. And also, as stated earlier, all of that high road holier than thou shit he used to spout before, well, it's completely thrown out the window. So I doubt he'll ever be...
What the fuck am I watching? This is just no bullshit projecting. This is absolute projection. Because he has no, this is the thing though, this is how we know it's projection. He has no evidence to support this idea. He's pulling it all out of his ass. He's totally projecting his own views. Guarantee his girlfriend or his wife was the first woman that was like up to his standard or whatever, that came out and was like, oh yeah, I'll sleep with you, and was like, yeah, okay, yeah, I'll date you. Like, what? I guarantee I'm not body shaming, no. We're not bringing up no bullshit on screen again. Let's be completely real. No bullshit is projecting like a motherfucker here.
Be able to make a content cop seriously again, at least not on the same level. And this truly saddens...
Yes, he will. No, iDubbbz is gonna be fine, dude.
...me because, like I said at the beginning, I didn't want to make this video. I really liked the guy before, and it sucks to see him go down this road. And I truly hope he takes some people's advice and starts to wisen up. What do you guys...
Hey, booby time. Every time. At the end of every No Bullshit video, No Bullshit thinks women are property. He's a Nazi. He's a fascist. He's a misogynist. He sees women as property. He does this at the end of every video where he just shows a picture of like a hot woman doing like a makeup video or like a clothing try on or something. I like to call it booby time. We have it at the end of every no bullshit video. So here comes booby time.
Guys think is iDubbbz breaking down? Would you let your
Wait, is that? Oh, that's Ben Shapiro's sister, right? Or his wife? Is that his sister or his wife? I think that's Ben Shapiro's wife, right? Both. The world needs an OBS content cop. Oh god, that would be good. Holy shit. Oh, it's his sister? I've seen... Oh, it's his wife. Okay, because I've seen his sister's nudes leaked on the internet, and I saw them, and she doesn't look like Ben Shapiro's sister.
partner sell their lewd pictures online, even if you had millions of dollars in the bank?
Which is ironic. Wait a second. How ironic would it be if he was showing Ben Shapiro's sister on screen, whose nudes have leaked on the internet? That would be a fucking oof. That would be a good meme. But unfortunately, we don't get to do that meme today.
Bank. And is this a form of left-wing pro-degenerate behavior and propaganda? Because I know I see it that way, and I think we all...
Okay, he's just gonna whine about degeneracy for 10 minutes? Okay, cool. Awesome. That's the video. We finally made it. We made it through a fucking no bullshit video. God, they're so bad. Ugh, I feel sick after watching that. No bullshit stupidity is almost contagious, to be completely real with you. It is his sister? Wait. No, wait. No. If this is actually his sister... No. It is her! Wait! No bullshit! In the video where No Bullshit is talking about how it's degenerate and bad to have nude images of yourself on the internet, shows a video of Abigail Shapiro for his booby time segment where he like objectifies women at the end to retain viewership in his outro. He shows an image of Abigail Shapiro, who's had like 6 dozen of her nudes leak online. I'm sorry. There's nothing wrong with having your nudes leak online. I'm not shaming Abigail Shapiro for that. There's plenty of things to shame Abigail Shapiro about besides that. But the hypocrisy there, I don't know if like No Bullshit is just too stupid to know and he just doesn't know about it, or if he's just a fucking hypocrite. Because holy shit, is that fucking gold. Oh my god, is that fucking gold. Oh, Jesus. We did it, chat. We made it through a no bullshit video. Jesus Christ.